All right, today we're talking about a really unique investment opportunity, the Aceh Green Steel Complex. Look, this isn't just about building another factory. It's about kicking off a whole new era of clean steel production in a region that's absolutely primed for an economic transformation. This is where cutting-edge, sustainable tech meets a massive strategic opportunity.
So, what's the big idea here? It's actually pretty straightforward. We're going to use Aceh's huge, untapped reserves of natural gas to make green steel for the whole world. This hits on one of the biggest challenges we face today, decarbonizing heavy industry. And that creates a massive market just waiting for a solution like this.
And yeah, you're seeing that number right, $2.3 billion US dollars. This isn't just a project, it's a statement. That number tells you everything you need to know about the ambition here and about the sheer size of the opportunity to build a truly world-class industrial asset from the ground up.
Okay, so let's get into the specifics. What are we really talking about? At its heart, it's a state-of-the-art steel plant being developed by the Aceh Quantum Industrial Group. It's going to use a clean, gas-based direct reduction process, and it will be the cornerstone of a brand new, large-scale special economic zone. Let's break down the key specs. First off, the capacity is huge, 2.5 million tons a year. The tech we're using, it's the latest in gas-based direct reduction. And the location is key. We've secured a 5,000-hectare special economic zone in southwest Aceh, which gives us all the room we need for the plant, for logistics, and for future expansion.
But, this project isn't just about impressive numbers on a slide. It's really a strategic move that sits at the intersection of two powerful forces, the world's desperate need for green industry and a truly historic chance for economic development right there in Aceh.
Let's start with the big picture, the global view. Traditional steelmaking is, well, it's dirty. It's responsible for a whopping 7% of the entire energy sector's carbon emissions. That's just not sustainable, and the pressure on the industry to find cleaner ways to operate is immense. That pressure, that's our market opportunity.
Now for Aceh, this is a chance to completely rewrite its own story. For decades, the region had all this natural gas wealth, but as this quote shows, the profits went elsewhere and the local communities were left behind. This project is designed to flip that script. It's about ensuring Aceh's resources finally build a prosperous future for Aceh, and that, in turn, creates a stable, supportive environment for us to operate in.
So you might be wondering, what changed? Why is this possible now? It all comes down to the 2005 Helsinki Peace Accord. This was a landmark agreement that granted Aceh special autonomy. In simple terms, it gave the province the power to control its own economic destiny. That created the stable, legal foundation that makes a major international investment like this possible.
So, we've covered the why. Now, let's dig into why Aceh is the absolute perfect spot for this green steel complex. It's this incredible combination of massive natural resources and solid government support. Really, it's the right place at exactly the right time.
Take a look at this map. It might seem technical, but what it's showing is our single biggest strategic advantage. Those formations mean there are huge natural gas reserves right there, on site. The fuel for the plant is literally right under our feet. That kind of co-location is a game changer. It slashes our logistical costs and complexity.
And as if having the gas right there wasn't enough, the entire project is inside a special economic zone. Now, for any investor, this is huge. It means the whole environment is de-risked. We're talking streamlined permits, tax breaks on all the big equipment we need to import, and government-backed infrastructure support, like the expansion of the nearby port. It clears away all the usual roadblocks.
Okay, so we've got the perfect location and the resources are locked in. Now let's talk about the core technology, because this is what makes it possible to produce steel that's not just cleaner, but also competitive on the world stage.
The magic behind this whole operation is called hydrogen direct reduction, or HDR. Now don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. Think of it this way. Old-school steelmaking uses coal to brutally melt iron ore in a polluting furnace. Our process is much smarter. We use hydrogen from natural gas to chemically strip the oxygen from the iron ore. We get high-quality iron, but in a much cleaner, much more efficient way.
And the difference between these two methods is, well, it's just night and day. On one side, you have the traditional blast furnace. It's old tech, runs on dirty coal, and it's pretty much hit its limit on how clean it can get. On our side, you have the modern shaft furnace. It uses clean natural gas, and it can slash direct CO2 emissions by up to 91%. That's not just an improvement, that's a revolution in steelmaking. Now, a project this huge obviously needs a world-class team and a rock-solid financial structure to back it up. So let's take a look at who's behind this and exactly how we've planned for success.
The whole operation is run by PT Aceh Quantum Industrial Group, which is a joint venture that really brings together the best of both worlds. You've got the international capital and technical know-how from Singapore's Inspace Global Holding, and that's paired with the deep local knowledge and operational skill of Indonesia's PT Mifana Mamplum Bersudara. It's the perfect combination.
Our financial strategy is very disciplined and completely driven by milestones. This table shows you the initial 36-month plan. As you can see, funding is injected in phases, and each phase is tied directly to hitting key targets, like getting permits, starting construction, or commissioning the plant. This keeps things efficient and minimizes risk for everyone involved.
And crucially, this whole partnership is built on a legal framework that is secure and transparent. The JV operates completely under Indonesian law, and we're fully compliant with all investment board regulations. But for that extra layer of security, any potential disputes will be handled by the Singapore International Arbitration Center, a globally trusted, neutral body. That's how you get true peace of mind.
So finally, let's zoom all the way out and look at the long-term vision. Because the impact of this project goes so far beyond the steel we're going to produce. This is about being a catalyst for sustainable economic growth for an entire region. You see, the green steel plant is just the anchor. It's step one. From there, we're building an entire economic ecosystem. We're developing a massive industrial park, building out the logistics, the docks, the warehouses, and then we help create a real community with offices, housing, and even hospitals. This creates this incredible multiplier effect for our initial investment.
So what does the road ahead actually look like? Well, it's all mapped out. This is a clear, credible path to full production. We kick off at month 0. By month 18, major construction is well underway. By month 42, the heavy lifting on construction is complete, and by month 54, we hit full production capacity. This isn't a vague dream, it's a tangible roadmap from investment to returns. You know, it's pretty rare that you find an opportunity where everything aligns so perfectly. You've got market demand, you have the breakthrough technology, and you have regional potential all coming together. We're not just building the future of clean steel, we're creating real transformative growth for Aceh. We have the plan, we have the partnership, and we have the place. So the only question left is the one on the screen. Are you ready to help us forge that future?